lines, I want you to add 3 more in the pink section of your profile card. And just number them 8, 9, and 10. And usually I'll go up to somebody and say, put it down here in the note section, 8, 9, and 10. Because they get a little confused. It is funny, but it's true. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, did everybody do that? Great. Okay, your goal, here's part of your script, your goal is to think of 10, and you can insert whatever you want to say based on your audience, super cool people like you, whatever you want to say, jazz it up a little bit, okay? You want to think of 10 super fun people, or 10 super fun girlfriends, who you would love to invite to your follow-up appointment. And now repeat. Number 1 is grab your cell phones. Number 2, let's fill out 8, 9, and 10 on the back of our profile card. Number 3 is we're gonna play a game. Look at number 11. Add 3 more spaces, 8, 9, and 10. Model it. Your goal, everybody loves a goal, is to think of 10 super cool people you would love to invite to your follow-up appointment. Because then you're gonna get some free product from me. And you can use the back of this. And you can do this a couple different ways. You know, you can make it your own. You can give a prize for the person who does it the fastest. I still, and I love to do this, is I give a ticket for every name and number that they write down. So these are your next words, okay? So you know, think of 10 super cool people you'd love to invite to your follow-up appointment. You'll get a ticket for every name and number that you write down. Ready, set, go. I'm going to give you some scripts that you can use while they're writing, because you're going to have some people that just go to town. You're going to have some other people that maybe need some prompting. I don't know anybody. You know, who should I invite? I'm like, oh, well, think of your neighbors. Think of people you go to church with. Think of your husband's friends. Think of your kids' friends' moms. I don't have any friends. Shoot, girl, you don't have any friends? Well, I'll be your friend. Okay, we can still do a follow-up. I'll hang out with you. You know, don't make them feel bad that they don't have any friends, but you just let the others go to town. I usually give them 3 minutes. I really don't time them. I give them as long as the time they need to get 10 spaces filled out. But during this time, you guys, what if they don't book a follow-up with you, right? So while they're saying this, I say, you know what? And if for some reason, God forbid, that you cannot have that second appointment with me, that's okay. I can still call these friends of yours because you told me they're super cool, and I'll give them a gift certificate in your name. Well, we can talk about that later. We're going to schedule your follow-up first. Okay? But I kind of have started throwing that out there because I still want to give myself permission to call these people in case her follow-up doesn't hold. Okay, but you see how I'm nonchalant about it? It's not like people are afraid to give me their friends' names and numbers. If they say, Nikki, are you gonna call them? I say, girl, don't make me. I want you to call them. Schedule your follow-up and you invite them. And then I don't have to, okay? Make it fun. Sometimes we're too serious at our parties. We need to have fun with this, okay? All right, so I'm noticing that some of you are done. Fantastic. Okay, pens down, yay! And I give out tickets to everybody, okay, for as many names and numbers. And I tell them you can use the whole back of your profile card. If you put down 20, I'm gonna give you 20 tickets, okay? And then you guys, I say, okay, go ahead and take a picture of that. So I have them take a picture of it. So that's the next number, okay? Snap a picture of it, because this is your guest list. And we can schedule your second appointment, your follow-up appointment. Or I can focus on more color if you desire. You can share it with these friends, get free products like you saw my hostess getting in the beginning. And you guys, the Hostess Rewards program does work. And so I want to just talk about that a little bit because I think some of you are confused with that, okay? You can give them a gift on the Hostess Rewards. It's under the app and it says Hostess Rewards program. And it's a half a sheet, okay? And I really romance that in the beginning with my hostesses. And it says on there they get a free gift for having it on the scheduled date. Well, I may start giving the travel roll-up bag empty as the free gift if they give me their guest list and they have it on the scheduled date, okay? Because then they can fill it. And on that hostess program, it says that if they get 5 orders, they get 50% off. Does that cost you anything? No, you charge tax on the retail, okay? So if she has 5 girlfriends, because she invited 10, 5 will probably show up, she can do that. But if the sales are good, you give her 10% of the sales. That's what that other part talks about. If she has $500 in sales, she gets $50 free. $400, $40, okay? If she listened to the Fast Fun Facts, I give her a half off item. See, I give this all to the hostess in the beginning. So if you're giving her the travel roll-up bag for having that second appointment with friends, then you wrap it up pretty and present it to her. You wrap up the half-off item and present it to her. And then you say, for everybody who purchases here today, remember there's no obligation, but if you fall in love with anything, it also helps so-and-so, your hostess, either get free product or a 50% off shopping spree. Let them know that their sales help their hostess. So if you actually read through the Hostess Rewards program, it's very good. It's very good. So you can decide whatever gift, if you want to give the compact, whatever gift you want to give her for having it on the scheduled date and giving you the guest list, great. You can use the travel roll-up bag for 2 follow-ups booked from that appointment. But here's the key, you guys. I try to schedule their second appointment right after I play this game. Because what if she has to leave early? Rochelle, I know that happened the other day, right? Yes. So I know at the end, I want to close the sale and I want to have that time with her to close that sale. But in the middle, if I can get that second appointment booked, I have a second opportunity to see her without having to call her, because it's harder to book over the phone, you guys, than it is face-to-face. So right after this, you guys, you could do this. Say, oh my gosh, do your drawing with the tickets, okay? And say, oh my goodness, let's go ahead and schedule your second appointment. While I'm going around, see, this is what I started doing. While I'm going around and scheduling your second appointment, and then you could offer your hostess, the travel roll-up bag for 2 people booking, or you could simply say, oh my gosh, and you get this travel roll-up bag free. I think I'm gonna switch to that. You get this travel roll-up bag free for scheduling your follow-up with friends, with 5 or more friends, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. But here's what you guys are gonna do. You're gonna put on that foundation primer that's in your tray. You're gonna put on your CC cream, mineral powder, whatever you're demoing. And then while they were playing that game, I actually filled their mascara wands. So, and dab their lip gloss. What I've been doing is in the beginning, when they come in and fill out their profile cards, I put their lip gloss into their tray. Yeah. So while I'm going around and scheduling all their second appointments, you have 4 steps to complete. By the time you're done walking from person to person to person, individually, so to speak, okay, so I'm gonna sit with you. Okay, you guys go ahead and put your foundation primer on, your CC cream, lips and lashes. Go. Okay, let's schedule your second appointment. I'm so excited. Which is better for you, weeknight or weekend?
Weekend.
Weekend? Great. Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Saturday morning or afternoon?
Morning.
Morning, 10 or 11?
10.
Perfect. Yay, are you so excited? Okay, and we'll sit individually at the end too, and I'll go over more of what you're gonna earn for free.
Okay.
Yay! Okay, and then I say, okay, now you go ahead and put those 4 steps on. Okay, but see, this gives you time during your parties to get that second appointment booked. And I could even say, Amy, you have this little Fast Fun Fact sitting by you. You're gonna get that a half off item for listening to this also. So you could either schedule it right then and there, or when we sit individually, we'll just set up a time, because I really like to put the follow-up call into one call. So in other words, when Amy purchases the Miracle Set, I like to schedule her within 24 to 48 hours. Number 1, make sure she loves the product. So when I call her at that specific time, I say, Amy, how are you enjoying your product? Do you have any questions? Number 2, I want to confirm your follow-up date. This is all in one phone call though, okay? Because coaching is key, but I don't want you to spend like 3 different phone calls doing the same thing you can do in one.
Because you get on their nerves.
That 2-day phone call is to follow up with the product, confirm the appointment, see if that guest list is who she wants to invite, or if she wants to change it up because she took a picture of it, remember? And then I'm gonna say, Amy, also, oh good, did you get a chance to listen to that Fast Fun Facts for your half off item? It's all in one phone call. Does that make sense? Okay, so then they have all their glamour on, you've gone around, you've scheduled all their follow-up appointments. You think your confidence is high? You've scheduled like probably every single one. Your percentage of booking people is gonna be very high because you're doing it right then when they're excited, they like you, and you're super cool. And they've already brainstormed their super cool friends, okay? What brainstorming their super cool friends also does, you guys, is when Amy goes home and listens to the Fast Fun Facts, she's already brainstormed who she could start her business with. Guys, if we don't do referrals, we're not only getting rid of a guest list, a booking, referrals for us to call, but we're also taking away her opportunity to think, who could I possibly start with if I decided to sell Mary Kay? That referral game, you guys, is just so key. And so you have to just make yourself say it. And you guys, why do you think I still have my note card in my book? Because I read it every single time. Because I would rather look down. You guys, are they looking at me? They're looking at their cell phone. They're filling out their profile card. They're not looking at anything that I'm reading. Just remember that. Say the right words and it will work. Okay, so